It's been a while since I've checked in with you guys on my no money spent progress, but I'm sitting here today with 153 show packs stockpiled, 34 ball-ins, and then a few other packs here and there that we'll get through. And I think it's over now, yeah, but today we got the first flash sale of the year, at least that I can remember. I don't think there was one before this. And it took down the prices of Shohei and Judge by a pretty decent amount here. They're already starting to rebound slightly. But I'm sitting here right now with 630,000 stubs, so like I could buy Judge right now. I'm really close to buying Shohei with what I have right now. I've still been making a bunch of progress on my own, opening plenty of packs. I have a ton of cards that I could sell in the inventory right now, duplicates, stuff like that, and then obviously all these packs that we're opening today. So the goal for today's episode of the No Money Spent series, if you can even still call it that at this point, is definitely buying Shohei Ohtani, and then maybe, if I'm lucky enough, but maybe we pick up both Shohei and Judge today. But real quick, before we start opening the packs, I just wanted to update you guys with where I'm at. We'll definitely talk about some things and why I'm not further along a month into the game now, a month after the last episode of No Money Spent, really. But we'll get into that as I'm working my way through the packs. For now, I just want to show you guys I have all the programs done, all the player programs, spotlight programs, everything on this screen besides my legacy is done. All the conquests are done, the mini seasons, I've gotten the exclusive players from that, and I've left my team here though. This is the team that I sent out in the last Weekend Classic. I didn't do so great in the Weekend Classic, another thing that I'll get into as we're opening the packs. Kevin McGonigal is probably my favorite player though so far. Like, I don't know what it is about him, I just rake. My two White Sox, also Murakami and Montgomery, I've been good with. Haven't really found many pitchers I've liked. Probably my favorite card that I have been using though, not supercharged, is this Jamie Arnold. He's got 3 wins for me. He's 3-0 with a 1.59 ERA. He just gets so much weak contact. It's so fun. The bullpen, I guess I did actually put in a couple other cards I've earned, because Weathers and Duran didn't exist yet during the last Weekend Classic. I think I just had like Ottavino. I don't even remember who else I had, if it was a lefty or if it was just Devin Williams. But yeah, this is where I am as of right now, and I've just been stockpiling stubs. I've not spent any stubs yet, so you'd think with how much it would seem that I play the game, especially being a content creator, that I should be a little bit further along. I mean, plenty of people that are No Money Spent already have Troy Tulowitzki, and they're way past that point. But let's get started opening these packs while I ramble at you guys for a little bit. So pack 1, set the tone, nice. 65 bronze. But yeah, no, basically what it all comes down to is I am really bad at wanting to do a lot of things and then just like getting overwhelmed by it and not doing it. Like, I had so many different video ideas, series ideas, stream ideas that I wanted to do from the start of this game coming out, and clearly I haven't done that. The only thing I've been doing is my White Sox franchise. I haven't even started Pack Attack yet. This No Money Spent series did not materialize the way that I thought it would. Obviously, I haven't been streaming. It's already been a month since the last time I streamed. I'm so bad at it. So yeah, that's pretty much the only explanation I have, at least like in terms of me not streaming and not making the videos that I would have liked to be making. But that also kind of extends onto the game itself. Like, I've been keeping up with the content. I've been playing the programs when the programs come out. I've been playing the events when there's an event to get that card and sell it. But I haven't been like grinding the game, you know? And to go back to talk about Weekend Classic, like I mentioned before, I actually hadn't even played my second ranked game until I think it was like 12 hours before the Weekend Classic was about to start. So I played the very first game of the year on stream, and my grand plan for the year, again, making plans and then getting overwhelmed by them, but I wanted to do a lot of streaming this year, and I wanted to stream like pretty much all of my playing ranked this year. And I was holding out until the last possible minute that I was still going to do that and stream like every game of ranked that I would play. But then yeah, it just got to the point where it was the day before Weekend Classic was about to come out. I was still only 1-0, and I had no plans on firing up a stream right then and there or anything last minute. So I was trying to make World Series. I didn't leave myself enough time, but I did go, I think 11-0. It was either 10 or 11-0 in those last 12 hours with sleeping in between. Like, I played some games the night before, slept, woke up, played the rest of the games. I didn't quite make World Series, but I did make it up over a 700 rating. So then the plan was, since I still made a pretty solid division and I would be playing on Hall of Fame difficulty, I made my way up over 700. I'm like, all right, I'll make World Series during Weekend Classic. And then the overwhelming procrastination struck again, and I didn't play my Weekend Classic games until the Monday night before the Weekend Classic was over, and then I stunk. I actually only played 2 games. I lost my first 2 games. Got frustrated, went to bed, woke up early the next morning to play my next 4, and fortunately I did go 3-1 in those games, so I salvaged a 3-3 Weekend Classic record. But I didn't get any of the Weekend Classic packs. You needed 4 wins to get one of those Weekend Classic players, so the first ranked season in Weekend Classic went by without me making World Series and getting those rewards, or without me getting enough wins in a Weekend Classic run to get one of those rewards. So that's another reason why the stub count might be a little bit lower than it could have been otherwise. And I don't want to come back here and make a bunch of empty promises again and tell you guys that I want to do this and that and the other, or like that I'm planning to or anything like that. But like, I really do want to get myself streaming. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you guys in the chat, and I still think it's a good plan to stream a lot of ranked. I can do a lot of debuts with cards. I still kind of want to go back through, like, the whole plan. I was going to debut the cards that I unlock in like programs and team affinities and stuff. I still kind of want to go back and do that just because I like using cards, and that was kind of the whole point, is to have an excuse to not just throw the best team I can throw on the field and actually use different cards that come out in different like content drops and stuff like that. So like, as I'm sitting here right now, I don't have any plans on like an exact day that I'll be getting back to streaming, but I do, hopefully sooner rather than later, want to get streaming again and hopefully find a way to make it become a regular thing. So I guess all I can tell you there is, if you want to make sure you don't miss that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you've got notifications on and all that. I don't really have much reach on like Twitter or anywhere else besides YouTube, but I will post like what are they called, community posts, if I'm deciding to go live whenever that happens again. So I'll do my best to get the word out when I hopefully decide to start streaming again, and again, hopefully it's sooner rather than later. But yeah, I think that's enough rambling, enough talking about all my shortcomings here. We are over 50 packs in. I have not pulled a single, well, I was in the process of saying I haven't pulled a single diamond, and then the game trolled me there with a diamond jersey. I don't count that. But all right, an even 100 packs left to go. That's perfect. I'll get these ripped open. I'll butt back in if we pull anything worthwhile. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, let me interrupt these packs real quick. But I did do one other thing that at least probably is worth mentioning, with this being a no money spent series focused on me trying to finish the collections. But I did do the A's collection. So a couple of diamonds here to collect Keith Folk 86 overall, and the reason I did this is because Keith Folk qualifies for my White Sox theme team in the way that I build White Sox theme teams. So that's another reason why I want to get to streaming, because I don't really plan on posting videos using the White Sox theme team, but I would like to use my White Sox theme team on stream, get some games in ranked. The team is actually solid. Oh, here we got a diamond. It popped up in the first spot though, so that's a promo pack diamond. So what do we got here? It is an egg hunt, Kyle Stowers. I'm guessing that's not very good. Oh yeah, he's only gonna go for the quick sell price. Yeah, I meant to come back when we had 50 packs left to open. I just kind of got in a flow state there. But we're down under 45. Okay, that's a diamond equipment. I did pull another diamond jersey, but I figured that wasn't big enough to warrant me butting back in to tell you guys about it. But why am I sitting here 110 packs in? I've pulled one diamond player, but 2 jerseys and a bat? I really hope the diamond jerseys and bat don't count towards the diamond odds. There we go. There's a diamond player. And I think since it's in the final spot here, that means it's a live series diamond. So let's cross our fingers. This is a purple, so it's not as good as it could have been. Freddie Freeman. But actually, pulling this reminds me, I totally forgot to tell you guys where a big chunk of my stubs came from, but I pulled Bobby Witt. I pulled him a couple of days before the last Weekend Classic, the first Weekend Classic started. So I kept him around and I used him on my run when I said I went 10 or 11-0 in a row to make it up over a 700 rating. I had Bobby Witt on my team, and then I sold him because the Weekend Classic had rewards that gave you like live series diamonds and stuff like that. And when I sold him, he was going for like 170,000, I think. So I made about 150,000. So yeah, that's a big chunk of the stub count I have right now. And I know I still eventually am gonna have to collect him, but if you're somebody who watched the first 3 episodes of this No Money Spent series, I still have the same, I guess, philosophy that I was talking about back then, is wanting to go after the 2 big names first and selling everybody else. So that's why I sold Witt, to get up to where hopefully we will be today, getting definitely Ohtani and maybe Judge. It doesn't seem like we're going to be lucky enough to get Judge today. But yeah, I think now a month in, we can say I was right about what I should have done to go after those 2 guys first. If I would have like gotten them early, I could have saved myself a lot. Like they each went down like 40,000-50,000 stubs today. I probably could have saved like 100,000 each if I was like really on my game. Oh, here we go. 10 packs to go, and we're getting our, what is it, our 3rd player, which I guess if the odds are 1 in 50 to pull a diamond, then 150 packs pulling 3 diamonds, that brings it back to the odds. What do we have here, though? It's a live series player. It's a purple. It's another Dodger, which, you know what? I was not planning on, like, finishing the Dodgers collection today with getting Ohtani, but we pulled Freddie, we pulled Snell. At this point, I don't know, man. I might just be able to finish the Dodgers collection today. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, actually. If we don't have enough to get Judge, I don't know if I want to be spending other stubs on other guys before then getting Judge. So I think Judge is still the priority after getting Shohei. But if we can somehow... What's going on? What's going on now? We couldn't have been pulling this at this frequency this whole time. We had to wait till the end when we're almost out of packs for the packs to heat up. What other Dodgers are diamonds here? Glass now, Will Smith. It's okay. It's just another Freddie. But yeah, I don't know if I finished what I was saying. I don't want to be spending stubs on not Judge before I have Judge, just because like those dudes' prices, Shohei and Judge, they were just climbing. They kept climbing, and now they decreased with that flash sale. But I don't know how long they're gonna stay decreased. And then as soon as the first stub sale kicks in, people are buying stubs at a discounted price. Those prices are gonna go up again, I'm sure. This is our last show pack. One more bronze, because why not? And all right, now we've got 34 Ballin' Is a Habit packs. So these are 1 in 15 odds of pulling a diamond player. Every pack comes with a gold, so we're guaranteed to get at least 34 golds or better. And by the odds, at least 2 diamonds, hopefully. So let's rip into these. Let's see what we got here. Now, that's a great start. Lowest overall gold we could get. Remember the days when every single gold, no matter what overall it was, went for 1,500 stubs? That made Ballin' packs very worth it. Oh, there's a diamond. There we go. Out of the second to last spot, what do we got? It's oh. Well, that's some of the luck I was talking about. That's a blue. That's a 90 overall Lindor. What is he going for? 70? 78? Looks like just over 79,000 stubs. So we'll make about 70,000, 72,000 when I sell him, because I am selling him. Like I said, we're going for Shohei. We're going for Judge. We'll go back and clean up the rest of the guys after we knock those 2 out. So this might make Judge possible today. We still have 27 more of these. Keep the luck flowing here, man. Okay, there we go. We got another one. It was like 10 packs in between almost, it felt like. But man, Lindor came out of the second to last spot. Maybe this is the lucky spot. Who's this one gonna be? It's a purple this time. Jacob Wilson, already have him collected. So that's at least a couple thousand more stubs in our pockets. All right, we're down to our last 5 here. And we did pull 2 diamonds already. So technically, by the odds, we're not guaranteed a 3rd diamond here. We only had 34 packs. Let's finish these out here. See if we get lucky. Buzzer beater on the last Ballin' pack. Nope. All right, we got a couple headliners here. Mark McGwire. I did pull him a little while back too and sold him. So that's where another little chunk of stubs came from. I'd be down to pull him again. Nope. All right, then this pack 3 has Brian Roberts. I was pretty happy to see. I don't know if it's pack 4 or 5 at this point, but there's a Tommy Edman that's a headliner right now. And last I saw, he was going for more than the current Chase pack player was going for. That's That's fun. All right, we're just going to go down the list here. We've got a World Baseball Classic Deluxe pack here. Kind of outdated at this point, kind of obsolete. And Heliot Ramos, yeah, 85 is not going to do a whole lot. And a couple Twitch drop packs here. These are just kind of a couple more show packs, I guess. I'm surprised I only have 2. I feel like it's been a while since I've opened packs. I thought I watched more than like 1 stream worth. Yeah, that was really worth it. All right, 2 Jackie Robinson Day Deluxe packs. And I'm hoping these go for decent amounts just because I feel like that Jackie seems kind of attainable. So maybe that inflates the price on the lower end of somebody like Tony Stone. 89 overall is definitely the lowest overall grouping in this pack. What does she go for though? 39? Yeah, okay. That's pretty much just quick sell price. But it's a free 3,500 stubs. Maybe we'll be luckier in this second one. Let's see. Nope, purple again. 89 again. All right, moving down the list. Only 2 packs left. We've got a Spotlight Drop 3 from the program when I finish that. So let's see what we've got here. Any luck in this one? It's blue, so we do. 91. I don't know how much these guys go for, though. I don't know if that was anything crazy here. 14,000. Okay, well, that's better than probably like 5,000 that the other guys were going for. All right, last one here. We got a Premier Choice pack. I'll just take the Jackie one. You know, I got a couple 91s in here that I'm sure go for a decent amount. DeGrom's going for 47,000. Gunner, not so much. Gibson, not so much. Donaldson, he's up there. So yeah, let's pull one of them. We'll be getting 3 diamonds out of this pack. First one, purple. India again. I guess I can't like automatically get excited though if I see blue, because blue can still just mean 90 and not one of the 91s. Purple again though, Larry Doby. And then last of these 3, it's just another purple, Judy Johnson. So all right, I will now spend the rest of my night going through selling all those cards. Every single non-live series card I pulled right there, I'm going to sell. Obviously sell the Lindor. Might sell the other live series guys I pulled too. But I'm going to sell as much as I can tonight. We'll see how many stubs I can get up to. Actually, I might buy Shohei off recording because it might be smart to get an order in before his price starts going up. So that's the plan. Sell as many cards as I can. Get as many stubs as I can. See if we'll have enough to get Judge, and we're definitely getting Shohei. All right, pals, Shohei has been acquired. I did go ahead and just put the order in on my own off recording. I was worried his price was going to go up. Actually, technically, it's a little bit down right now from where I did buy him at. So really, I would have been better off if I waited until I sat down right now to put in the order for him. But there was no way to know that. But I didn't quite sell everything, but I sold most of the big things, and that only got me up to 137,958 stubs. So nowhere near able to get Judge anytime soon here. So this episode is just going to be purely about the fact that I got Ohtani. And I think I forgot to mention it, but I'm going to put him on the team. I'm going to play a game with Ohtani in the lineup today. But before I do that, there is a couple other things that I realized I can do. Like the Jackie Robinson Day collection, I can get Satchel Paige. There's 24 unsellable cards. I didn't sell Biz Mackey yet because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get Judge, and his price is going up after the event ended. So I'm going to hold on to him for a little bit. Maybe his price shoots up even more once that collection comes out, either tomorrow or today, depending on when I upload this. Maybe yesterday, maybe last week. Maybe I really procrastinate. Anyways, though, I'm going to go ahead and lock him so he's not collectible, and then I can collect. Well, I thought it'd be 24, but now it's showing as 25. Oh, I guess I have a stray Larry Doby that I forgot to sell, so we'll throw him up there. Not like that's gonna do much either. But there we go. Now 24 unsellable cards that we're collecting in the Jackie Robinson collection, and that will get me my new highest overall starting pitcher. Well, actually, no, that's not true, because Shohei's a starting pitcher, and he's a 92. But I can also, in that same vein, collect 8 New Threads cards. I haven't done this yet. They're all no sell, and I can get the 90 overall Verlander. So technically, between Ohtani, Page, and now Verlander, those are my new 3 highest overall starting pitchers. I think those are my only 3 starting pitchers that are a 90 or higher. And then there was a couple other things that, again, don't really get me anywhere close to Judge, but this is a no money spent episode. This is the sort of thing we should be doing. But with all the uniforms you get from Team Affinity, you can pretty easily do these uniform collections here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lock in. I don't think I have any sellable. I think I went through and took care of all the sellable ones. So I'm gonna collect all the uncollected jerseys. We are, I mean, way past. You only need 45. I had 67, so that gets me, what would this be, 3,000, 4,200, 4,800, a little over 5,000 stubs and 6 packs. We'll go ahead and rip those before we get into the game, and then we can do the exact same thing with the NL jerseys. Have 60 of these. I don't think I quite had enough alternates. Still have to finish a few more team affinities to you know, get the rest of these alternate jerseys, but I have 23. Of course, I'm too shy of getting 5 more show packs, but let's just collect those 23 anyway. Get 1 more show pack, a couple hundred more stubs. And then the one other quick thing I can do, the bats. You need 75 bats to get some stubs and the pencil bat. So we can go ahead and collect these now. We'll get a couple more thousand stubs. So just from doing that, that actually made me almost 20,000 stubs. We're up to 156,465. I guess actually also that Larry Dolby sold, so it was about 16,000 stubs that I added right there. And then we have a few packs. I mean, hang on, maybe we just get lucky. 13 packs here. Maybe I just pull myself an Aaron Judge or pull myself a Shohei, sell him and get Aaron Judge, and we do have the Shohei and Judge debuts today. How lucky can I be in 13 packs? Well, it doesn't seem like very lucky. That was 10 packs in. I've pulled absolutely nothing. I don't even think I've gotten a gold so far. Last one here, and no buzzer beaters. Okay. All right, well, let me see what I want to do here. Obviously, we got to get Shohei in at DH and get him in as starting pitcher. Probably start him today. I do like to normally manage my pitcher energies, but let's just, for the sake of seeing the team right now, let's get Satchel and Verlander. I guess technically this Bullet Rogan I had was a 90, but thing I noticed about these MLB cards is they're not good. The pitcher ones, at least. I feel like the overall is kind of subsidized by the fact that they're all two-way players, or most of them are. So like the actual pitching stuff, I mean, look at Bullet Rogan as a 90 compared to an 88, I guess technically 89 with the parallels. Cade Anderson blows him out of the water. Like, it's not even close. It's not even a competition. I'm also going to throw this Chris Bryant in left field. Just looking at somebody I might want to use out there instead of Connor Griffin out of position. I mean, Griffin was good for me. I just, you know, I think I said earlier, I like using new cards. I think I'll stick with Joe Adell now instead of throwing Hank out there and right, just in case I do get back to streaming. I do kind of want to like catch up on things and like actually debut certain cards from programs and stuff. So like maybe I'll save the 91 Henry Aaron for his own special debut later. Ooh, but actually I have Murakami parallel 5, but I think technically him supercharged right now with me having him at parallel 3. He's slightly better, so let's throw him on. And while we're at it, there's Ildemaro Vargas is supercharged right now. I'm gonna throw him on over Correa. He's a switch hitter. And I guess one last thing, just in the spirit of using new cards, I did unlock this Rick Farrell from the XP path. Also didn't sell him because he only sells for quick sell value. And again, we're not right on the doorstep of getting a guy like Judge, so I'll hold on to him just in case that price goes up. And I'll use him since I have a chance to. I guess I could also use Biz Mackey too, since I didn't sell him yet. You know what? I'll use him in right field because I wasn't really a fan of Joe Adell. Also, another side note. Personally, I don't think I should have somebody at parallel 3 that I only used in 6 weekend classic games. I went 4 for 21 with 10 strikeouts. The only reason I got him to parallel 3 is because I was playing that on Hall of Fame difficulty. So with all these multipliers, you get 40 points per plate appearance. I don't know, man. I know it's weird to complain about making it easier to get your guys better, but personally, I feel like it shouldn't have been plate appearances that they juiced. It should have been everything else. I still want to have to actually earn my guy to get better. I don't want it to just happen automatically. I mean, I stunk with the guy. Anyways, let's get this going here. It's been a long time, way longer than it should have been, for me to get some online competitive gameplay on the channel. And I guess I'm going to get these things right now. I haven't even played a game yet. But yeah, literally haven't played a ranked game on the channel since the night the game launched, since like 3 hours in. All right, here we go. What do we got here? I'm the home team. We're facing Hal Newhouser. This dude's team doesn't look crazy good, but it does have a lot of parallel 5s, so that might mean it's just a lot of cards this guy likes to use. I've been enjoying playing at Crystal Falls Stadium. I don't know. I feel like that's not one that people play at too often, but that's where I'm enjoying right now. But there he is. All about our new guy. Just bought Shohei Ohtani. Almost 700,000 stubs. He better be worth it. I got him early enough still that he still should be a good card to use. Ratings wise, that was part of the reason why that was the whole plan this year, is to go after the high diamonds first, is because in the past when I saved the high diamonds for last, then it's already at the point in the year where those cards aren't even like high rated anymore, so I buy them and then I just never use them. I only buy them for collections. Now I'm actually able to use them. There we go. Also, I guess the fact that I have jerseys, that's new from the last time you guys saw me play online. There we go. 3 pitches, 2 groundouts. This dude is just swinging, man. Let's get him chasing up above the zone. Let's blow it past him here to end the inning. Or he's right on it. You know what? That's good to learn, actually. Harmless because it was high up enough above the zone, but he's sitting on it. All right, 1-2-3 inning on the mound, and now Shohei leads it off. We got to go lefty-lefty, which kind of sucks. I also turned the background blur off. That's kind of a new thing for me, but I had heard people say for weeks that the background blur caused a little bit of lag playing online. I finally turned it off when I was playing the last event, and it actually did feel better, so I'm leaving it off for now. Oh, come on. It's a 2-0 count, man. He's not going to throw anything besides a fastball. Why am I not ready to turn on it? That's bad. I don't know if I pointed it out, but with this being my first game of this season, I'm at a 550 rating, so we're playing on All-Star. Didn't play enough, like I said, to make World Series in Season 1, so we had to drop a little bit further back. Ooh, good pitch. Good pitch right there. I'm not looking so good in this first inning. Give me a couple innings. Sometimes it takes me a little while to ramp up. Ooh, get to the gap. Get down. Get down. Yep, he got a bad jump on it. There we go, dude. Fastball right down the middle. Didn't miss it. Is this one going to be off speed? Yep, and I was way out in front. All right, it's not a horrible inning. Made him throw almost 20 pitches. I'm in a better spot than he is, especially if he keeps making weak contact for me. Man, I kind of missed. Didn't Shohei have a cutter last year? I feel like that was one of his better pitches, actually. I hate the par. Dude, that's a perfect release. That was supposed to be out of the zone, but no. It ended up there. There we go. Good bounce back there. Dot him low and in. Weak grounder. I like this. Get back to that. Oh, McGonagall got there. I didn't think he was going to. There we go. All right. 1 run isn't going to kill us. Still getting a lot of weak contact. Still getting a lot of foul balls. But we'll be fine. I gotta stop letting that beat me. 2 out of my 4 outs have been looking at the fastball in the zone. Can't do that. Oh, and you can't miss that. Colson, put the contact mod on him. This is my first game using Colson with the contact mod. I don't think that's going to drop in. We fell behind pace there. You want to try and make the other pitcher throw at least 15 pitches an inning. We didn't get him up to 30 after 2. I'm actually kind of feeling worse after that second inning than I did after the first. Felt like I took a little bit of a step back. This dude has it. At least half the pitches I've thrown have been foul balls. There we go, though. Keep getting it on the ground. Don't let him lift anything. I mean, with how much like high and in sinkers have been a thing on MLB The Show for years, legitimately throwing the sinker the way it's meant to be thrown under the zone has been my favorite pitch this year. So many people swing at it. So many people beat it right into the ground. Okay, that scared me because that got a little closer to the zone than it should have. All right, there we go. Weak pop fly. Very nice third inning. Got a score, though. Like to figure this out sooner rather than later and get a run across. Put me back in charge. I don't want to be on the back foot anymore. Like, pitches like that, dude. We've gotten a couple of them now. Just moving the left thumb just a bit too far. That's the sort of thing, man. I get pitches like that. I never punish it. But if I make a mistake like that to somebody, it's gone. And that's going to get caught. Oh, no, it's not. All right. That's why I like Chris Bryant, man. He just hits lasers for me. Ooh, that looked like something off speed to me. This isn't good. Sure, apparently I fouled that off. Wow. Apparently I fouled that off too. And then we're gonna dump it in. Oh my god, what an at bat. And Shohei driving in the run, making up for giving up the run. This is his episode. I could swipe second with him too. Well, I won't need to. McGonagall, does that? Oh, it doesn't have enough. Dude, I was all over that. All right, I'm gonna take off first pitch here. I don't know who he has behind the plate. He threw a fastball. That was close. I think I'm a little under that one too. That sucks, man. Back-to-back flyouts at the track, at the wall. At least we tied it. I don't know though, man. A hit, an RBI, a stolen base. Andy's pitching. This might be in the process of becoming a Tungsten Arm O'Doyle game. See if we can sneak this one by him. Last fastball I threw up, he was behind. And he's behind that too. All right, we threw enough off speed to get him off of that pitch. Good. Actually, dude, Shohei's energy is getting kind of low. I don't know what his stamina rating is, but we're talking 35 pitches in. It's below half energy now. Really? I guess that tunneled with a fastball up, maybe? What is he looking like? Only 65 stamina. Okay, that makes sense. That's why. Guess if we can get him through 5, probably couldn't expect too much more than that out of a guy with 65 stamina. There we go. Another curveball strikeout. Did we strike out the side there? I think we did. All right, let me ambush in here. Let me turn on this heater if he throws it. Nope, threw it away. Ooh, and he's not shifted. I feel like a lot less people are using the auto shift this year. Or maybe Murakami just doesn't, he wouldn't get the shift. I don't know. Oh, now I'm just swinging at everything. Let me hold up. No, dude. And he got me again. He went lower. Oh, missed a walk on 2 pitches there. I don't like this. Especially in the first inning. I thought I was seeing him well. I did not think it was going to take me this long to figure him out. There we go. Of course, we just go back to the sinker and he starts hitting it on the ground again. Maybe I just throw that and nothing else. There we go. Look at that. Seriously, 1 pitch and we get the ground out. And we get... There's literally 3 pitches in a row. We get a grounder on a sinker below the zone. Seriously, don't throw anything else right now. On the ground left side, Seager handles it. At some point, some of these good timing swings with solid PCIs need to start doing something, man. This is a lot. I'm timing up a lot. There's another one. Oh, we are gonna get on though. I guess one way or another we'll find a way to get rewarded. I don't know, not like that was a great swing or anything. It was just another one that I was on timing wise. That, it's not gonna leave. Oh man, you gotta get under that. I'm gonna score here. I'm gonna push it. Come on, get in there. Nice, just barely. He like hesitated for a split second at the wall, and that was all it took. And then, oh, dude, I should have just not swung at it at that point, but that didn't look like a fastball. It looked like something off speed. In the air, out to left. Guess I missed another one. We can bring it back tied. Can't really do anything else right now. We got to establish a lead. Shohei's in the yellow now. I'm going to leave him in for just a little bit just because this pitch was working so well at the end of last inning. Yep. Of course, that one's foul, though. I mean, it's kind of not fun in a way, but it also is a lot of fun in the same way. There we go. Round of applause. And then he swings at the next pitch and grounds it out. Ooh, fair ball. Is he going to try and go for... Oh, Chris. Okay, he didn't go for second anyway, so that's fine. He'll probably get second. Actually, maybe not, because I think this Rick Farrell had a good arm and good pop time. And there we go. One. He has 97 fielding. That's Colson Montgomery. He has 97 fielding ability. All right, I'm going to the pen though. Shohei's energy was getting low. That was going to be his last batter no matter what, and it should have gotten us out of the inning. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we are there. I didn't think he was going to get there for a second. All right, well, 1 out away from getting Shohei a quality start, even though it should have been. I was sitting on that. I guessed it, and I got what I guessed for, and I'm not turning on it? Oh, it got past him. Anything hit in the vicinity of a second baseman on this game, you never say anything until it actually gets past him, until you see it in the outfield. Didn't get that one. Who's keeping track? Who's keeping a tally going of how many good timing swings within the PCI have been outs? Because there's been a lot of them. All right, that one's a little bit more of a stretch. That one's on the edge. I can't complain too much about that one, but technically it is another one. Oh, no. We throw a circle change and he's on it. He's still swinging, still hitting it on the ground, but it's a hit. Okay, this better be 2. There we go, Colson. Got to restore some faith. I had a feeling he was going to be sitting on that. Got it inside far enough. That was a 3-pitch inning, actually. We gave up a hit and still got a 3-pitch inning. Oh my god. I'm not really getting like shut down or anything. I'm not getting fooled by how he's pitching. I'm just not precise enough. Like I am seeing him very well. I'm timing up almost everything I'm swinging at. There we go. Find a hole. Chris Bryant has 2 doubles today. You want a guy on in front of him with how I'm swinging with him. Oh my god, he is insane. He's so good. Have I gotten 2 pitches absolutely right down the middle with him? Of course. But he hasn't missed him either. 2 doubles and now a 2-run homer to give me the lead out of the 9 hole. Oh, and he's going to a new arm. He's bringing in a righty for the lefty to face Ohtani. Well, look at this now. He does have the auto shift on. So I guess Murakami just doesn't get the shift. Swings and lifts one to left. Well, it's a good thing I brought up this shift. Look at that. Gonna take off here on an 0-2 count. You'd assume he's going off speed here. Nope, he went hanging slider. That's a plan. Said it earlier in the episode, man. Kevin McGonigal has been my favorite card to use so far this year. I cannot slow the bat down for that pitch. I see it, and I just can't wait back long enough. And then I'm late on the fastball. A little late to start having a good pitch sequence there. I already put up a 4 spot. Don't want to speak too soon, but he's only 2 runs so far, being 2 swings he ran into. Feeling pretty good after the crooked number. Oh, and that's the only pitch he's been able to hit today, and he took it. I left it over the plate, and he took it. And now we get him beating it into the ground. This has got to be like a record for most ground balls, man. There we go. There's the sinker up and in to get the punch out. Bear down for it. I mean, Angel Serpa only has 11 pitches thrown. I think he's worked 2 innings now at this point, right? Oh, and he popped it up. Chris will be there. That is 2 1/3 from Angel Serpa. Absolutely shut him down. You know what? I'm just not going to mess around. I'm going to bring in my closer, Yohan Duran. First time using him, he's got a very different pitch mix than he's ever had here. 5 pitches, and he actually has a sinker. They've always given him the outlier splitter instead of giving him a sinker. So there's a chance that this could be the best Yohan Duran we've ever had, even though he's only a 91, and obviously we've had 99s before. Oh, was not expecting him to turn on that. All right, and grounder to Montgomery. That should do it. That's a nice little win in the Shohei Ohtani debut. Told you it was going to take me a little while to figure it out. It just took me a little bit longer than I thought. But a 4-run, what was it, 7th inning? Chris Bryant might have earned his way to stay on the team for a little while longer. And not quite up to a 600, of course. We got to get stuck at a 599 after that game. And let's, before we get out of here today, we did earn some packs. So let's get these ripped open here. Should get a couple more, show packs out of these. 5 bundle out of this one. Ballin' out of this one. And then a random deluxe packs. Let's see what the random deluxe pack is first. The Jackie Robinson pack. Probably the best one we could have got. But yeah, this was a fun little episode. You know, a month after the last No Money Spent episode, when I said I wasn't sure if I was going to continue the series, but if I did, it was going to be more just like updating you guys on what I've done and the progress I've made, and then, you know, maybe like doing what we did today. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Who are we going to see here? Purple Bellinger. Well, we're pulling all the guys around the two big diamonds. Pulled a couple Dodgers, now pulling Bellinger. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I had fun in this episode, so you can probably expect more of this type of video going forward as I like move through collections. I don't know how often it'll be, and again, the hope is that I get back to live streaming. So if I do that, an update video might be a lot of like clips from a stream, as I might do things live and like unlock players, finish collections live, and that sort of thing. Again, I don't have a day or a time or anything in mind yet to get back to streaming. I just know I want to do it eventually, and if I do it, if I do get to that, I'll definitely be letting you guys know. Keep up with the community post tab, make sure you're subscribed, that sort of thing, if a notification pops up. But for the time being, if I don't get to a stream before this happens, I just plan on buying Aaron Judge as soon as I have the stubs too. We got up to 160,000 stubs today. I have, you know, the XP reward path to get through, especially if I can get these guys. I still have a ton of progress in the multiplayer reward path. So we got, you know, a bunch of cards to sell, a bunch of packs, and at the end of it, we get a 50 bundle. And then just a couple of things here and there. Like I've got team affinities still to work on for the White Sox specifically. I am, what are we at here? Like 8,000 parallel XP away from getting a 20-pack bundle from this. So yeah, again, if I don't stream in the meantime, I'm kind of looking at maybe within the next week or so, I'll come back. We'll have a bunch of packs to open, a bunch more stubs added to the bank, and we only need about 250,000 more stubs to get to Aaron Judge. So hopefully in this next week, I'll be able to get my way up there. We'll get Judge, and then with Ohtani and Judge out of the way, honestly, the rest of the live series collection should probably go by pretty quickly. So again, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss it if I do decide to go live. And if you want to see me go live, yell at me in the comments. Feel free to. I need some sort of pushing, I guess, to get back into it. And again, pack attack should be coming very soon. But yep, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.